What's happening? Skull Session, EP 17. We got 250th birthday of America, Salt Lake City, Netflix, the Scribble Dog.
Scribble Dog.
Tall Ships, and July 4th. Let's rock.
Love it.
Hey, what's happening? Welcome to Skull Session, episode 17. I am Mike Hussey, and I'm with my boy
Rich Tierney.
And we're playing some July
Patriotic
4th music in the background.
I feel like fireworks should be going off.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they will. Yeah.
But yeah, 250 years, dude. It's going to be wild.
I know. I remember 200 years.
Yeah.
76. And it seemed like it was like a bigger deal back then.
Well, that's because we were young.
I guess.
Ripped out of our minds and we went to it.
Well,
I mean, we went down to, we used to go to this black bridge in Spite and Dival, and that's where all the tall ships turned around. So it was pretty cool.
I don't know.
Of course we had like keg or some shit back then, but
I was too young. I was only 12.
Oh yeah, I was 17.
Yeah. But it seemed like a bigger deal, like people were more into it. Maybe because you had less going on.
It's this generation, dude. Nobody gives a fuck. That's what it is.
I know. Yeah. They don't know who anybody is. I was watching, the Jesse Waters thing on Fox, which is kind of like, he's funny, but it's kind of regurgitation of like all the news every day. All those shows are the same shit. But he sends his assistant, that dude, Johnny, out to like just ask people questions. It's amazing
they don't know
fucking
nothing,
stupid people are.
Nothing. Lewis and Clark, fucking Daniel Boone. They don't know anything.
I know. They're asking
and
him.
If you hear the history of these dudes, it was insane what they accomplished.
I mean, they're asking, like, what war was it that we fought for, like, our independence? And people like, World War II?
No, no fucking clue. Civil
no
War.
Clue.
They don't even know the Civil War was fought here.
No, totally clueless.
Yeah.
They don't know how many original colonies there were. Never mind being able to
they don't know how
them.
many states there are. Never mind original colonies.
Yeah. I mean, granted, he's grabbing the dumbest people. There's probably people out there that actually answered the question, and he's not doing that. But even the fact that there's
90% between 20 and 30, they have no clue on what any of this shit,
Yeah.
George Washington, another psycho. Andy Jackson, they were all like fucking nuts, dude. You fucking read this on July 4th. There's a thing that comes out. I think it's on Netflix called Young Washington about Georgie from.
It was crazy. He was a lunatic.
Yeah.
I mean, hardcore.
His mom died when he was like 7, and his old man left and said, "You're in charge of the house now." And he left for like 4 months, and he had to feed him and his sister.
And people died back then just for a fever.
Oh yeah, if you made it to 40, you were
fucking. You didn't take a sword or a musket or some other bullshit.
Or cholera or fucking tuberculosis or the plague or whatever fucking ran through your
Never
town.
mind like women having babies. Like now we'd think nothing of it. Oh, did you have a epidural? Did you have a C-section? Back then, like you might just die.
Right. And my grandmother, she was one of 14.
Yeah, it's crazy.
14, dude.
Yeah. Imagine doing it 14 times back then.
I mean, they were just flopping out onto the floor after the fucking 10th one. I'm having a baby. But that's why they all boogied here. Like my grandmother came here when she was 17, I think. And she worked in the Plaza Hotel forever.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. Like
my grandma, all my grandparents were from Ireland. Yeah, they just,
I don't know. People, we're all,
it's a different breed now, dude.
Well, people have been saying that, and we say it, but it really is true. Oh,
of course it is. I mean, even if you watch, what we watched the other night was about the Sullivan brothers, those 5 guys that got killed. And, like the 5 brothers decided to join the Navy, right? And then the one brother couldn't join because, he didn't have to join because he was married. But the wife comes over to him and goes, "You should definitely go because, your brothers are going." All right.
Yeah.
Kid was like a senior in high school, already married with a kid. You know what I mean? It's like
already had a job. for 5 years.
Right. Yeah, he was working in a factory. Yeah, exactly. Steel mill.
I mean, I got like my grandfather's brother lived to be like 100 and was like an iron worker, in the city, Lather. And there was no work. There was no construction. When World War II broke out, he was like, I want to say 34 or 35 or something. And he went in like Seabees. He was over in the Pacific.
Right. Well,
Like,
it's a paycheck. That's, what I mean?
it was a paycheck. And like, you were like, hey, I got to go do something,
Right. And, it was just pride in being an American and helping. And I know I seen another thing with guys, they were going out with a postcard asking people to read a sentence. Dude, they couldn't even read the fucking sentence. I mean, it wasn't Shakespeare. It was like, tonight the moon will be, and it was just simple and people couldn't read it. Well, they don't teach fucking handwriting anymore at school. Like people write like
because my handwriting sucked, but
well, I know, but at least you know how you could write something. Now it's like they hold the pen like
and the people
a fucking idiot
coming here, a lot of them don't even want to be here. Like they want to take advantage of all the stuff they can rip off, but they don't want to learn the language. Like I think, luckily, like our family was Irish, right? They actually spoke English, but like say you were German, Italian, French, whatever it was, like nobody was rewriting shit in English for you, like, or in Italian.
You had to learn it.
You had to learn it. And like people wanted to learn it and stuff. Now people like, fuck you, I don't care.
Yeah, right. They just put it in Spanish. It's how you go into like motor vehicle. There's 40 fucking different languages there.
Yeah. Like that dude with the bus that just killed the people up in Virginia like a month ago. We might have talked about it. He was Chinese. He was a U.S. citizen, believe it or not. He couldn't speak English.
Right. No insurance, no nothing.
He's driving some tour bus, slams into freaking 2 cars on I-95 or something, kills like 6 people.
And it happened a couple of years ago where the guy had the double-decker bus and fucking went under the bridge. He killed like fucking 20 people. They like fucking, it was like a horror movie. Just cut the bus in half.
But it's
insane, bro.
It is crazy. Like we made it to 250 years, which it's super cool, but like it isn't even a long time. Like you look at Europe, those places over in Europe, how long they've been around, and you're like, are we gonna, like the greatest country on earth, because of the good things, but is it gonna be here another 100 years from now?
Yeah, I'm still. When we were in Florence, 6 years ago, we stayed in an Airbnb, and it was built in 1480.
Yeah, crazy.
Fucking Airbnb. It's like, what did you just say?
Yeah, I mean, I was over in Ireland in Kilkenny's like the medieval city, and it was surrounded by a wall. Like part of the walls there, it's like from the 1500s.
Right. We went to a village, and I don't know where the fuck it was called. It was like the original village from the medieval times. And, of course they added plumbing and electric and shit like that, but the thing's still standing, dude.
Right. I know. It's crazy.
They rip shit down here after 10 years because it's falling apart.
Well, nobody takes care of it.
You see the building down I didn't, there's a building down at the seaport.
Yeah.
It's got to be 40 stories high, and the fucking foundation's cracking. So it was like 80% like rented or bought or whatever, these apartments. And then they had to give everybody their money back. The thing's just sitting there like an eyesore right in the middle of the fucking South Street Seaport.
Yeah. Well, I noticed when I was just back up there, and granted all the salt and stuff ruins things, but they never take care of anything. Like build like a bridge or an overpass. Nobody ever maintains the shit. And then like 10 years later, you got to redo
the new
it.
Ones. The old ones just last for like the Brooklyn Bridge and shit like that. They're there forever. You know what I mean? Because they built back in the day. You built it once, you built it right. Not anymore.
It's just build it once and crazy.
Get some fucking change orders.
But 250 years. This is our July 4th episode, right? It'll be dropping right before the 4th, and all good things, man. Like people need to get out and see some of these states. People always talking about. Like you see the World Cup, people in for the World Cup from other countries, and they're like, wow, the U.S. is pretty freaking cool, because they were getting bombarded with like, oh, you don't want to go there. That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
And now they're there and they're like, yeah, it's just this pretty good place, you know?
Yeah. There's some British guy had a quote. I forget what it was. Like, if you want to know about America, listen to the news. If you want to learn about America, drive across it.
Yeah.
He said, I've never met nicer people in my life. And bro, nobody has AC over there.
I know.
Nobody.
Well,
there's fucking air conditioning.
Yeah, and it's hot as shit now. I mean,
yes,
plus
1,400 people died as of like yesterday in Spain. And
well, they've always had energy issues. You know what I mean? Like they were like full in on the like kill all the fossil fuels type of deal. And like Germany was big in on solar, which they kind of abandoned a lot of it because Germany, it ain't that sunny. And they went back to different things. So, and then buying like, they don't have a lot of natural gas or oil, which you need for like turbines, steam turbines. So they got to buy shit from Russia. They got a lot of issues over there, you know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Yeah. But I mean, the US, like if for anybody that hasn't gotten around, you know, different states, like I lived in a bunch of states now. It's a great place. Texas, great. Like people love going there. Florida, love it.
July 4th is going to be huge here in New York.
Yeah.
July 4th is always huge here, but they got the tall ships, which is phenomenal. Like we were just talking about, in 1976, I remember we were down. You were young, but I was down the river with my boys. What? Because up where we live by Spite and Dival, that's where they turned around to go back downtown, and all these, countries had these massive boats. And then I think it was Ireland came by, dude. It looked like 6 guys in a rowboat. With the fucking Irish flag hanging out of it. It wasn't a tall ship by any means.
No, I mean it'll be good. I mean, I don't know what we're doing around here, but yeah, super pumped. I mean, hopefully, I mean they have that state fair, they're calling it, like on the grounds in DC. I can't believe some of these governors didn't want to like send, companies or it's like 6 or 8 states that were like, oh, we're not doing that. So now they just got like a booth or a tent that's just
what's that, for the 4th, you mean?
Yeah, it's been going on, the whole time. So now it's like they like if you went in Texas, they had like stuff that's Texas, like almost like you
Texas
can go
related,
in and check it. And there's governors like, oh, screw that, Trump put this thing on, like we don't want to know part of it. I'm like, come on, get over it. Like Jimmy Carter was president in 76. Not that the guy wasn't a nice guy, but he was a shitty president. But people didn't just blow it off. It's all about the country and the birthday of the country,
exactly. I mean, in 250 years, dude, we've come a pretty long way.
Yeah, we have. I know. But
compared to like we were talking about, fucking other countries like fucking
Somalia.
Yeah, Iran. Right. Still living in fucking mud huts and throwing rocks at each other.
Yeah. Afghanistan, these countries are just, you don't even want to think about it. That made me laugh. There was, and I didn't see the whole the details on it, but the World Cup, like Seattle was hosting some of the games, and they had this June Pride Month thing, and they made it like the game between Egypt and Iran was like the Pride game or something. And I'm like, meanwhile, both of those countries, it's illegal to be gay.
Right, right. They throw you off a fucking roof backwards.
Oh yeah, cut your head off or beat you, or something. But it's like, oh, it's Pride Night. It's Egypt versus Iran. I'm like, who was the public affairs person that was dealing with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, come on.
Crazy.
Pride
Night. But I don't know, getting in the States, like I was in Salt Lake City, right, for work. And like you get a lot of people always say, oh, Salt Lake City, either skiing or Mormons, right? And like Salt Lake City was super cool. Like, it's down in like a valley. There's all these mountains up on the side. It's like kind of like high desert. I mean, yeah, the main Mormon temple's there and they got a building, but,
they who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah, who cares? They founded it, Mormons, but there's actually more non-Mormons there than Mormons. Ton of bars, restaurants you can go to. walk like 15 minutes right up outside the city. You can go hiking, mountain biking, like right there.
Oh, it's gorgeous country there, man.
Gorgeous. 30, like 25, 30 miles away, Park City. I mean, I'm not big on the snow anymore, but like you can go there, anytime. I mean, if you.
My son's going to the World Cup tomorrow in the Meadowlands.
Oh yeah,
France.
cool.
I don't know who the fuck's playing. Well,
yeah,
yeah.
Tomorrow
like
the USA
in the
plays
shade
again.
Tomorrow. Oh, where? Not in the Meadowlands, is it?
No, I don't know where it's at, but I know it's USA versus Croatia. Yeah. But yeah, Salt Lake. I mean, I'm always looking to go different places. I don't know when or if I'm going back there, but it was good. Like went to a couple good places, did a little hike. They got a ton of shit going on. Apparently, like if you're gay, it's one of the gayest cities in the country. So if you're
Salt
into
Lake,
that, yeah, I guess it got voted
float your boat,
right. But yeah, no complaints. I mean, we got a hike in, and then like right after that, I think I was on my way home. I see this woman in Westlake City, I think it is, right outside Salt Lake. Is a reptile like handler, and they got like a zoo, and she gets dragged into the fucking alligator enclosure by the alligator. The thing's like death rolling her. And the other dude has to jump in, and save her. She didn't die.
Did they kill the alligator?
No, they didn't kill the alligator, but they got her out.
Jesus,
and I was like, how weird is that it's in like Utah, like.
Yeah, alligators.
I mean, two alligators killed 2 people down here last week in Central Florida.
Yeah, I seen a video the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, woman swimming, yeah.
But like, what are you thinking going swimming in some of these places, right?
Right. You think there's alligators in there? Nah.
Nah, you're good. You'll be fine.
You're good. Go.
Just some turtles.
I seen a video the other day of this little kid. I mean, he had to be 2 or 3 sitting in his backyard. The dad was like off. And then you see the alligator come up. I was like, coming right towards him. And the dad picked him up. The alligator jumps up and chops the guy's stomach.
Ugh.
But if the guy was inside another 30 seconds, he would have grabbed the kid, been back in the water, and been gone.
I know. I don't get it.
What the
I mean, we got
we watched this movie the other night with fucking hippos.
Hippos are
still
crazy.
Kill 600 fucking people a year or some shit.
I know. Totally out of control.
Fucking psycho. 3 tons running at you, 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, people going down these rivers and they go right after them and knock the boats over and everything.
Right, knock the boat over, right.
I know. Especially if they got like babies,
I mean, I never, ever would want to go on like a fucking African safari. You know what I mean? I know a couple people that they had to get like 30 immunizations, because you're going over there, you get fucking malaria or just some crazy disease where your fucking eyes fall out of your head or some shit. No, thank you. I'll go to the zoo.
Well, that was like the whole thing. I've been keeping you up to date with the whole VA nonsense, but like we'll do this prepare for overseas movement like every so many months, and you get a zillion shots. Yeah. And the fact that you don't have any record of any of this shit, it's not like got like a handful of shots when I first went in the army. It was like constant. Like you didn't even know what they were giving you because you go in all these shitty places. And like you just don't have no record of it. But yeah, you knew you were going somewhere shitty when you got like some of these certain shots. Like you only need when you go, somewhere not good.
Well, it's the same with babies now, dude. They want to give them like 80 fucking vaccinations.
I know, hepatitis B.
I know. I mean, I think my daughter or my grandson, like she cut a ton of them out because
we did. Well, Anthony did too. No, it's crazy. You don't need that. Like hepatitis, what do you need that for? It's from like intravenous drug use.
Right.
And a couple, I don't see the point.
Right. Just in case you step on that's tetanus. You step on a fucking rusty nail.
Which I haven't gotten a tetanus in like ever because I had so many of them in the army. I'm like, I don't need any more of these.
Right. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I had one.
No, they'd be like,
People
"Oh, if you don't get that tetanus, you'll get lockjaw."
You ever see anybody? I never met anybody that could fucking
I never met
lockjaw.
anybody that had lockjaw. Watch tomorrow, I'll be calling you because I just cut my hand, like changing that tire. Be Mike, I just went to urgent care. I got lockjaw. I need the oil.
What do I do for fucking lockjaw? Yeah, like fucking Wizard of
Like
Oz.
the Tin Man.
Yeah.
I need a heart.
If I only had a brain.
I don't have a brain, but if I had a heart. But yeah, it's freaking crazy. But yeah, Salt Lake, super good. I mean, leave it at that. I mean, the alligator, I wasn't there, but like I seen that on the plane. I'm like, I got to talk about this because there's tons of alligators here. And here's woman gets dragged into like the enclosure by a freaking alligator in Utah.
But it's like alligators aren't, it's like having a snake, dude.
Yes.
They don't fuck it. They're not going to come over and cuddle. It's not like a puppy or a fucking kitten. You know what I mean? They don't know who the fuck. You're just a meal.
Yeah, they don't care. They're not
until you stop feeding them, and then you're the meal.
Well, which makes me laugh. We were talking about hippos. If people want to look it up, listen to the show. There's an orphaned hippo, baby hippo. I want to say in Kenya called Bumpy. If you Google Bumpy the hippo, and it's cute, like little thing. It follows the zookeeper around because the mom died, and they took it in. And it like lays down and it's sleeping with the zookeeper. I'm thinking when it gets older, it's probably going to think the dude's its mom and not chomp him to death. But eventually this thing's going to be huge.
Dude, they got 12-inch fucking teeth, those things. Like those two fangs on the top and the bottom.
And they only eat, vegetation.
And the vegetation, right.
I know.
I seen a video with a croc, one of those giant African saltwater crocs, attacked like a baby hippo, and the mom comes out of nowhere and just bites this thing's head in half.
Yeah.
Look,
I know.
Let me sleep with a baby hippo.
It's super crazy. First off, Africa, everything there is going to kill you.
It can kill you, right?
Can kill you. You're either going to get some warring tribe cutting your head off with a machete. There's black mamba snakes. There's crocodiles. There's freaking wild dogs. There's like
lions,
everything there. Lions, even elephants. Jaguars.
Elephants.
Yeah.
Giraffes. Giraffes give you a kick, you're a dead man.
Not even like minding the insects and shit or the Ebola. Fucking, start bleeding from your eyes. There's nothing.
Flies there like the size of fucking sparrows. Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, people show
Same with Egypt, dude. I wouldn't want to,
Yeah, I was in Egypt.
Go see the pyramids. I wouldn't want to go see that shit. Who cares?
Yeah, but
now I heard it's all destroyed because of all the like on the outside of the pyramids, these fucking people come at night, like these grave robbers, and they dig these giant holes and they go down and tunnel over to the pyramid that way and build like these tunnels and just rob all the treasures, sell them on the black market.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the government didn't really do a good job with that. But
I guess people just get
it wasn't
paid.
bad. And there's no there's like these vipers and shit, scorpions and stuff, but it's not like the bush of Africa,
Yeah, no.
But you're right. Like it's another place that like you could die.
I knew somebody who went on an African safari, but it was like one of these glam things. You know what I mean? It wasn't like they weren't roughing it by any means. They had these beautiful tents above the thing and everybody was partying. So the guys there at 6 a.m. to take you on to see shit.
And everybody's fucked up.
Only my friend was awake. Right.
Yeah.
and it was like a private tour for 3 days in a row because nobody would wake up because they were critical from partying, drinking the fucking juju juice at night or whatever the fuck it was they were drinking.
Yeah. I'd seen, we were talking about this the other day, just how they raised the price of Netflix. And I see that they're canceling these shows. And I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't hardly watch any Netflix. And I'm like, I don't even know any of these stupid shows.
No, there was like 12 of them, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. The Abandons, Pop the Balloon, what's in the box? I don't know.
Never heard of any of them.
I never heard
the
of
only
any
one
of
of
them
I heard of was Agent.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I like the kid that was in it, but I don't know. Like you watch one episode, if you're going to like it or not. And it just, I don't know, it sort of sucked.
People were like, complaining about it. And I'm like, I don't even know any of these shows. I just
Well, people
started
watch.
a neighbor in here. I don't know if you watched the show The Burrows.
No. Oh, I seen it. Yes. Yes, I did.
It
Yes.
reminded me of like In Here, because it's like 55 plus. But then they added that whole like creature, alien, whatever the hell that thing is.
Right.
Which the show could have been good without that. Like if you just concentrated on this group of characters that were in this like older neighborhood, like say
Development, right.
55 plus. You had that dude that was smoking weed all the time, and his wife was banging the dude next door, and then he died, and it was a whole bunch of characters, and then they out of nowhere they add this like whatever the hell it is. I only seen like 3 episodes.
Fucking alien.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Right. Well, it just goes into sci-fi.
Yeah, it just becomes like a sci-fi show.
Yeah,
but I don't know. They keep saying like Netflix, the stock price is going up. They just raised how much you pay for it. I don't know.
Well, it's the same with fucking Amazon, dude. I pay for Amazon Prime, Amazon Video. Then you go on Amazon, you say, "Oh, it is a movie I want to watch," and they want to charge you $7.99 to watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, or there's commercials. You're paying for like Paramount or whatever, one of these things, and they still got commercials.
Right. Yeah. I can't even watch Hulu anymore because, first of all their fucking commercials are like the Chinese chick married to the black dude, and they live next door to lesbians, and it's just fucking, I don't know. It's just like, when does it end, bro?
Every show now has lesbians on it.
Everyone,
not as many gay dudes, but
interracial
like,
too.
Every show, it's like you got to have somebody that's lesbian.
And you know, all right, you get it if they're fucking lesbians, but you don't need the scene. You don't need the fucking makeouts. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with anything.
It has nothing to do with the show. I mean,
right.
And it's not a good, just because we're white males, but I'm saying it's not really a good, like, generalization of the population, right?
Exactly.
Or sample of the population. Like, there was people saying, the woman that wrote all the script for Friends was like, on this guilt trip saying, "Oh, she should have changed things up," and I was like, "Why?" Back in the 80s,
because there were 6 white dudes living, 6 white people living too.
Right. But I mean, in reality, we all had friends that were like black or Spanish or whatever, but it might have been 1 or 2 people out of like 8. You know what I mean? So it wasn't just because there's more white people in the country, just numbers. And that's just how it would have been. Like they were looking, she was meaning they would have had like a lesbian and this and that.
Right.
You would have had one of everybody.
Right.
It'd been like,
and it wouldn't have been as funny.
No, it would have been like Power Rangers.
In the 80s, it might have been because they could have got away with a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. It would have been like having a bunch of Power Rangers. Oh, it's the red Power Ranger, the blue Power Ranger.
Go Power Ranger.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. They just take it to a whole other level. Every show.
Yeah,
it's like
TV.
Shit.
Dude, it's like when we were kids, you had 13 stations, and there was so much good shit on, you didn't know what to watch. Now you got 500 stations,
and there's nothing
on.
And then the other thing I hate, like if you say you put in Fox, and again, like every other channel like that, it's the same news, just somebody different, like spitting it out. And every commercial, some big pharma, like, like if you got, meaning like almost like if you got cancer, you're going to go in and be like to your doctor, "Oh, I need to take Keytruda.
I need Zondaline.
I seen this on TV." Like, like it's like, why are you bothering with that shit? Yeah.
Right. And then the great is when you listen to the ends, when they speed up the voice, when the fucking side effects.
Yeah, all the side effects. Yeah.
Closing of the
one, Sky Rizzy. Sky Rizzy. And it's like good for everything. If you got like Crohn's disease, you got eczema, you got freaking.
Yeah,
Sky
brain
Rizzy.
cancer. We'll fix it.
Yeah.
Sky Rizzy.
Take some Sky Rizzy. I don't know.
Side effects are closing of the throat, skin cancer, and
skin cancer, failed liver.
Do you have any symptoms, please see a doctor.
And on those channels, they kept saying, "Oh, they're going to do away with these commercials." The new, the administration or somebody no pharma commercials. I'm like, then who's
Bullshit.
what
It's too much
commercials
money,
is there?
dude.
Every one of them is big pharma.
Right.
Every single one of them, It's fucking
it's
nuts.
fucking insane.
Yeah, so I seen that I'm gonna put it up in a minute. We'll share it with everybody. But my son's dog, Gabe, the iguana killer, down in the Keys, he just got loose. Like they found him. But like he got out the front door and he was running around the neighborhood. And I know down here, people down the street, their cat got loose and they were looking for it for like the whole day. So you always got, you go down on the telephone pole or something, you see like, lost, Fluffy or lost or whatever. And it's usually a picture.
Alligator's mouth somewhere.
Yeah, it's usually a picture that somebody takes of the.
But that thing was this is hysterical.
Yeah, I'm going to put it up here now. So somebody lost their dog and they scribbled this picture and it looks just like the
dog. That's fucking great.
It's not even like they were like a great artist, like they were like a sketch artist.
It looks exactly
like Crime
like
Lab. It's like they probably sat around drawing that dog all the time. Who lost this dog? Come claim it in the lobby. And it wasn't even the owner of the dog that scribbled it.
Right.
I don't know what. Well, I guess they would have had to get it printed. Like if they just took a picture of the dog and they probably put it on social media. But I freaking laughed, man. I was like,
and they found it.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, oh, look at this dog that just drew the Scribble Dog.
And if you look at the picture, you say they're never going to find this thing.
Yeah, I know. But it looked just like it.
Oh, yeah, exactly like it.
Which was super cool, Yeah.
Even with the skinny legs.
I know. The skinny legs, the freaking hair sticking up like it got electric shocked and those eyes that it's got on it. I wonder what it looks like. It's like part pug. It looks like pug eyes.
Part terrier.
Yeah, some kind of Chihuahua mix too. I mean, it's a cool looking dog.
Yeah, my brother just got a puppy and it's part pointer and beagle. Like, how did that fucking work? But anyway, it's a good little puppy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like laughing when I saw that. I'm like, because the people down the street just put a picture of the cat, it's like the picture. Well, they actually sent it out online, like to the neighborhood, like Facebook page. So it's super easy.
Cats can live outside, dude. They don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can, but some are like, some are declawed. They'd be in trouble.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But, the ones that aren't are good to go. Yeah. Cool.
I'm getting my staples out. I had surgery last 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, right after the last episode dropped.
Yeah, 45 staples in my knee.
Yahoo!
But yeah, it's all good now.
Well, you didn't get the staples out yet.
Thursday. I took them out last time myself, but they weren't too happy about that.
No.
I heated my needle nose pliers over the fucking stove. Took out, I think it was 60 of them when I had my knee done.
Yeah.
Probably hurt worse than the surgery.
Yeah, well, those staples are in there. They're no joke.
Yeah. And he had told me he was going to use glue, but he said the incision was too big. I mean, it's got to be a foot long, I guess, but
yeah,
whatever. He just cut the same incision open that I had my knee done on. So
you can walk now.
Oh, easy. Yeah, I walked 3 miles yesterday.
So you're going to walk to these 4th of July stuff? Are you going to go down by the water to see these ships?
No, we're going to be up on in somebody's apartment on 57th and 12th.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and having a barbecue, so it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Oh, so you ain't got to walk and deal with all the crowds.
Yeah, because we went to see the fireworks last year, and it's on the fucking river, but 10th Avenue, they stopped everybody from going any further. So you really, you couldn't even see shit.
Yeah.
Millions of fucking people. There was no trouble, but it was a shit show. You know what I mean? Just why don't you just let the people go to the water? I mean, what fucking difference does it make?
Yeah, well, it's always it's something they try and like think something's going to happen, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And then the only reason it's going to happen because people are pissed off they can't go to the water. You know what I mean? But it's going to be cool. They're going to have the tall ships and all that shit. The fireworks are always awesome.
Yeah, sounds good, man. I don't know what we're doing. I mean, there's stuff going on here. I just didn't really pick or choose anything. I mean, because Friday is the day, if you're working, you got off Friday. Saturday's 4th
Right.
of July, then Sunday. I mean, we've been getting these crazy storms here every afternoon now. Like, remember I told you we didn't have much rain all winter, which was good, except the fact you needed the water. And now, like every afternoon, you could get this crazy ass thunderstorm.
Cyclostorm, yeah.
I mean, 2 lightning strikes in the neighborhood, like one on a
Yeah, you told me.
house and then the other on the clubhouse, which is so weird here. Like they keep saying, and I meant to do a little like research before the episode, like they say, oh, well, Tampa is like the lightning capital of the country for lightning strikes. And then Florida is like up there in all the states. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, we got a lot of
I thought
lightning
it
in
was Texas.
That's what I thought. And in Texas, you're not putting any of these buildings up over a certain height without lightning protection. Like air terminals and all these
Right,
cables
right.
going to ground and all this shit like that. And here they don't do that. Like, I mean, your house, you're not going to do that. Like,
But
I
still,
mean, all
I
these
mean,
houses are the same height. It was just a freak thing.
did it start a fire?
Yeah, it started. I mean, came back from the beach and like I was telling you, it was raining and I had the sides off the Jeep in the back and I didn't want the subwoofer to get wet. So I went out and I got soaked, but I'm zipping the sides on. And now all of a sudden I see the lightning strike come down and it hit like the eave of the house. It almost looked like maybe it was trying to go to ground by like where the panel is,
Right.
where the electric, but everything's underground here. And it started a fire when it hit. But I think because of the rain and the fire department got here quick, it didn't burn the house down.
Right, right.
It was raining like crazy.
That's a lot of electricity, dude.
Yeah, like 600,000 volts.
Right.
You
How
know,
many amps? God knows how many amps.
I don't know. I put a surge suppressor on the main outside here, and it's the biggest one that Siemens makes for like residential. It's 140,000 amps. It's good for,
What is
so
that? A ground for the ground?
it's a surge suppressor.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, that's good. At least it won't fry your panel out.
Yeah,
hopefully.
fry your panel or anything else in here. But, then people started like freaking out, like, oh, we need lightning protection and you need to do this and you need this and that. And I'm like, you don't need to do that on your house. Like, yeah, I mean, I say that watching tonight, like lightning strikes the house. But the clubhouse, it hit up there. It's all metal roof. It's the highest building in the neighborhood. I'm like, how come you don't have any like air terminals and grounding electrodes or nothing on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, when my grandmother lived with me, who was from Ireland, when there was lightning, she would always open 2 windows right across from each other. She said, because if lightning comes,
So you could jump out.
Go through the apartment. I remember
Get out of here.
You want fucking lightning to go through the apartment? What are you out of your mind?
Yeah, get lost.
Good idea,
Nan. Say if you were out in the field, when we were out, in the army, like get away from all the trees. And I remember in Ranger School, some storm came in, had everybody stack all their weapons and then put something over them and then just go out in the field, like away from anything tall. I'm like, I don't know if that's like the best idea
I don't know if
either.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can't predict what fucking lightning's going to hit.
No way, bro.
Except if you're standing there with a piece of fucking
galvanized
fucking
pipe
like in your hand.
Shit people do near the shore, near the ocean, like one of those movies years ago, I forget what it was. It was kind of like a chick flick, and the guy took lightning strikes when it hit the sand and he made glass out of it. But that is really a thing. People do that. They see a storm coming in and they put these like ground electrodes in there, hoping that lightning's going to strike it. And
what does it do? It turns the sand into glass?
It turns the sand to glass. Yeah.
Oh, like sea glass?
Like, yeah, like, like glass. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I know a buddy of mine up in New York was a lineman, and he had a piece where like it must have been 115,000 volt line or something fell and hit like the dirt that was all sand, and it solidified it like glass.
Jesus.
Which was pretty cool.
So imagine what it does to your body.
Oh, forget it, dude. You're freaking done, game over. Yeah. But I think that hopefully people like have a good time this 4th of July and they get out and like see some things and
learn a little fucking history.
Learn a little history. I don't know if that's
Lewis
going
and
to
Clark
happen.
is in a law firm.
Yeah. Or some kind of like luxury bag maker or something.
Yeah.
Andrew
Daniel
Jackson,
Boone.
country singer. Teddy Roosevelt's the teddy bear guy,
Yeah. Fucking unbelievable.
Most people know like George Washington, though.
Yeah, but they don't know he's the first president. They just know he's on like the dollar bill.
Right. They're like, who is this guy?
Yeah. Who's this old white guy?
I don't know. I think we'll read it off towards the end, but we're gonna start doing like a trivia question every episode, since we're talking about like trying to learn something, right?
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll read the question off, and then our 8 listeners can go on Spotify. I'll put a poll in the comments, or you can just comment. And
nobody is going to fucking know this answer. Nobody.
It's super easy.
Yeah. Well,
it is. But
it's amazing what people Google and what they don't, but they won't Google this.
Well, they can.
Go say the question.
Anybody can Google it. But
trivia question of the week is
hold on. Let's get this really going good. The question of the week is boom. Which meant, well, I'm not going to tell you how many, but what 2 future presidents also signed the Declaration of Independence?
Nobody's gonna fucking dude. They don't even know what the Declaration of Independence is.
Well, it's 4th of July, so maybe people go out there and do a little homework, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
we shall see, my friend.
We shall see. So if you're listening and you do Google it and put it in there.
The answer.
Yeah, put in the comments and on the show, and I'll probably put a poll in, and I'll make it easy. I'll put down like 4 or 6 people, and you can just pick 2.
Oh, that's even better. At least it's multiple choice.
Right. I mean, I don't know what
Sharpton. Again. Al Sharpton. Jimmy
Louis
Carter.
Farrakhan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ed Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was Bad Bunny that signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, Bad Bunny and Jay-Z.
Yeah, people don't even know where the city that all this took place in. I doubt.
Oh, no fucking
A lot
clue
of people don't. Maybe people our age do.
Our age, yes.
Yes.
Nobody else.
No. I always wonder if my kids know that. Dylan probably does. Maybe Anthony does. Gabrielle does. I know that. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to freaking ping them a little. I don't want to be like putting people down that my own kids don't even know the answer. Like, what are the 13 colonies where it was the Declaration of Independence signed, and all that? Don't know. Let me. Another thing before we close out here is what you and I grew up without cell phones and without the internet. So you had like an encyclopedia or some shit. You have to
or went to the library, right?
Or go to the library. Kids nowadays have access to all that, yet they don't look anything up. Like sometimes it'll be like, it could be something like, what's the weather like in Sitka? And like, I'll look it up. And like, oh, I don't know. Well, why didn't you look it up? Like you've had a cell phone since you've been 12. Like, that it's out there. Just don't do it.
They don't care because they don't give a shit, bro, about anything.
I guess they don't.
If they're not getting something out of it, then they don't give a shit.
Yes.
But I mean,
I don't know. But at least I don't know. Maybe we enlightened a couple people today with our trivia question.
Yeah.
Like,
who gives a shit?
a quick insight on Salt Lake and
American history.
Which is good. I like American history.
Oh, it's awesome.
But with that, Mike, and with July 4th coming up and the tall ships and all the good stuff.
Happy 4th to everybody.
Yeah. And
on that note, we're going to say later.
Later. Skulls.
Skulls.